impressive young talent, the future of this business.
Incredibly skilled, but also incredibly narcissistic.
It's okay to be narcissistic when you back it up.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Way, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Austin Theory.
A former Evolve champion and a sports entertainment prodigy.
This is a guy who, by the age of 22, has already competed in a championship match at WrestleMania. The sky is truly the limit for Austin Theory.
Oh, yeah. Some fool's about to get it clubbing.
And his opponent, accompanied by Hulk Hogan from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 225 pounds, Mr. T.
Let me just break down how tough Mr. T is. He's a former high school wrestling champion. He served our country proud in the United States Army, and he is more than ready for a fight.
And the man loves his mama. Time for jibber jabber is over.
Yeah, Mr. T looking ready to club anyone who stands in his way.
People may know Mr. T best for his eye-catching style and iconic personality, but guys, we know that he's all business when he steps inside the ring.
Now, you're right about that, Cole. Mr. T is a bad man with a no-quit attitude. He's one intimidating competitor.
Yeah, get ready for a show because that's when Mr. T is set to deliver.
We'll have a tough time tonight because Austin Theory is like someone made a superstar in the laboratory. His stats are maxed and he's as hungry as it gets. Theory may be young, but he is literally built for success.
Well, Theory's age is the biggest mark for and against him. Thus far, his natural abilities have won out. We'll see if they do again here tonight.
Austin Theory is a young and hungry talent. Do you think that will help him or hurt him in this match tonight?
You'd think it might hurt him, but Theory's natural abilities have been more than enough to offset any inexperience. As long as he doesn't let this one get away from him.
From the top,
Theory gets fended off.
gets put into the barricade.
Oh, he slammed his face right into the barricade. And Theory found himself a little over his head there.
Some truly intimidating offense there from the one and only Mr. T.
And Mr. T taking control in this match.
But Theory can't allow this rush to discourage him.
The sound of this crowd is deafening, and he's asking for more.
6.
Working on the leg.
He went right into that turnbuckle.
Theory's lost any momentum here.
Yeah, Mr. T is doing a great job remaining engaged with the opposition.
Oh, my goodness. A devastating hit by Mr. T there.
T is
Up across the shoulders. Driven down with a fireman's carry slam.
will Mr. T
Makes the
put it
cover.
away here?
And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Mr. T.
This was as dominant a win as I've ever seen, guys.
That's why they call it light work, Cole. Barely even broke a sweat.
The 6'7", 300-pound monster of retribution.
Make way, for chaos has arrived.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from parts unknown. Weighing in at 314 pounds, Mace.
I don't know what to make of Mace. This is a guy who claimed to be beaten down and forgotten before Mustafa Ali restored him.
Well, apparently now there's a new focus for Mace, and that's to destabilize the tag team division alongside T-Bar.
Ready to deliver a beating.
And it will not be pretty. Michael, Corey, stand up, boys, because it's time to rock. You're not standing. Fine, I'll just rock all by myself. Rick Boogs is here.
And his opponent from Madison, Wisconsin, weighing in at 234 pounds, Rick Boogs.
Well, he burst out of the scene at WWE, rocking Shinsuke Nakamura to the ring.
Now Rick Boogs ready to show the world what he can do on his own.
Saxton, is there any truth to the rumor that you're the guy who wears the shirt of the band you went to see live?
That's just a rumor, Corey. Nothing more. Just a rumor.
We know Boogs can entertain the WWE Universe, and he's showing guys that he can get it done in the ring.
Michael, we've seen Rick Boogs have victories over the likes of Dolph Ziggler, Robert Roode, and Sami Zayn.
Personality flaws aside, Boogs has outrageous power and great potential.
One of the WWE's most physically gifted superstars, Rick Boogs' power is infinitely impressive.
Not only is Boogs shredded, he knows how to shred. That makes him a sextuple threat.
What are the other parts, Byron? No, you know what? I just don't need to know. The only thing we need to remember is how much strength Boogs is packing into his arsenal.
I do not envy his task tonight. Mace is an absolute specimen, and he's on a mission. Ever since his original opportunity was taken away, he has done everything in his power to bring WWE to its knees.
Can't argue with you there, Saxton. Mace is out to show everyone why they were wrong to pass him over, and thus far, he's certainly done that. WWE officials may rue the day they decided to overlook the man who became Mace. Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Boom, what a forearm. And Corey, if you're Mace, what is your plan going into this match tonight?
To make a statement. Mace joined the main roster to show everybody what they missed the first time around. This is his opportunity to use his pain and frustration to do just that. From the top, splash!
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Being carried around with ease.
Face first. DDT delivered.
Oh, look out. Splash! And into the count. 2. Oh, he kicked out.
Somehow, some way.
Big back body drop. What elevation. Oh, Mace answers back.
Uh-oh. Rick Boots goes down low, and we're about to see the Boots Cruise. Boots might just have it.
That's gotta be it.
2 count.
An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Rick Boots.
What an emphatic victory, guys. No contest.
As always, Cole, you're more polite than I am, so I'll just say what we're all thinking. This was as one-sided as it gets.
These girls.
Who doesn't? I don't.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Peyton Royce, representing the Iconics. From Sydney, Australia, Billy Kay.
They may or may not be two of my most trusted sources.
Oh, I believe that. Two ladies who have known each other since high school in Sydney, Australia. Now causing havoc and dismay.
And goodness gracious, they do great impressions.
They're horrible.
This is iconic.
The Australian duo have taken WWE by storm and show no signs of slowing down.
An impressive talent in the women's division.
And from Ayrshire, Scotland, Doudrop.
A world-traveled veteran of the game with over a decade and a half of experience.
Yeah, Doudrop has won titles all over the world, and she is certainly looking to replicate that success here in the WWE.
Doudrop possesses amazing power and surprisingly underrated agility.
And in a short time, Doudrop has proven to be a main event caliber competitor with a great future in store.
And here comes a true powerhouse of the women's division, Doudrop.
The name sounds gentle, but this woman is anything but. You mix Bull Nakano and Big Van Vader, and maybe you get someone with the power Doudrop possesses.
All the potential in the world. We'll see what she has to show us.
And then you have Billie Kay, the very picture of a modern-day Jill of all trades. Maybe not exactly the master of most, but when you want versatility in your women's division, you want a superstar like Billie Kay. Someone with her credentials and resume is hard to come by.
Billie certainly has many skills at her disposal, Corey, a bag of tricks, if you will. Some perhaps exaggerated or a bit embellished on her resume, but her versatility does exist.
Oh, and it's Kay sent to the outside.
Well, this is weird.
Certainly an unusual strategy.
We'll get there eventually, I think. I hope.
I'd like it to be before my 75th birthday.
DDT!
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but a juggernaut like Doudrop is not one to go down easy.
Absolutely, Corey. I imagine we'll really see Doudrop impose her will in this matchup. Oh, Doudrop answers back. Forearm smash! Uh-oh.
We're gonna see it.
What power. Sit out, power bomb. Side set on the top rope. From the top, diving senton.
Knee connects, she is rocked.
Oh, foot just stomping down.
Doudrop keeps her away.
She counters right back on Billie Kay. Billie Kay clearly not the only one with a bag of tricks up her sleeve in this matchup.
Doudrop just unleashing that power on her opponent there.
Body on body with force.
Doudrop with a display of power that, frankly, I can barely believe. How are you supposed to compete with that?
This is how Doudrop makes a name for herself.
Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead. Oh, flipping senton. That'll take the wind right out of you.
Forearm smash.
Ooh, forearm connects. Billie Kay keeps her at bay.
Bang it back with their own counter.
Body. A non-stop assault from Doudrop here.
And just like you said, Cole, this is Doudrop imposing her will.
Oh, what a clothesline. She's pushed into the corner.
Trapped in the corner. Oh, this spells trouble for Doudrop. The cover. What? How?
Kicking out at one after that is unheard of.
That is firing your biggest shot, but leaving your prey left standing. Time to reload. And Doudrop fends her off. Smash! Uh-oh. And a suplex.
Driven down Michinoku driver.
That's it. Doudrop just ended things. Finally over.
Here is your winner, Doudrop.
And a very strong performance here from tonight's winner.
This win might have put her ahead of the pack.
She certainly grabbed the spotlight with this victory. The modern-day Maharaja.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Punjab, India, weighing in at 238 pounds, Jinder Mahal!
And Jinder Mahal really believes that the praise that he receives in his home country of India should be the same kind of praise he receives all over the world.
Well, why do what you do if you can't enjoy the perks outside of it, Byron?
Corey makes a really good point. Jinder Mahal hasn't done a whole lot to earn that adulation.
What
from
are
fans
you
all over the world.
talking
He's a former
about?
WWE champion.
Yeah, but he also treats everyone like they're inferior. He
doesn't
talks
like
down
you.
to the WWE
Byron,
universe.
you are inferior to Jinder Mahal.
Another true point by Corey.
Bam.
Why don't you stop kissing Corey's butt, Michael?
One of the most powerful superstars in history.
And his opponent from Manchester, England, weighing in at 260 pounds, the British Bulldog!
The British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith, began his career as a tag team competitor.
But since has evolved into a main event single star on his own. A lot of bark, but even more bite from the British Bulldog.
He has an amazing physique, tremendous strength and power, but he's very agile as well.
You're absolutely right. The British Bulldog has so many tools at his disposal.
Looking at the British Bulldog, it's obvious that he feels completely at home inside the ring. It's like he was born for this.
In some ways, he was. The British Bulldog practically grew up in a wrestling ring, having explosive matches with his cousin. He's got all the natural pedigree you could ask for.
Well, I'm sure he'll have... Look at him catch him off guard. Only getting one out of that pin.
He is too fresh to have been kept down there.
From the top. If the British Bulldog is going to come out on top in this match, how do you expect him to do it?
Simple. By grinding his opponent down with methodical attacks. Bulldog just has to trust his hard-hitting offense and let it slowly chip away at his opponent.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
And Davey Boy reverses.
Oh, trampling the opposition. Short clothesline hits its mark.
Jinder was able to avert that.
Clothesline! Uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth.
Diving headbutt. Good night.
There he goes, right into the corner.
Oh, what a forearm. Stomping away.
Over and over.
All the momentum has swung to the Bulldog.
Just as I predicted, British Bulldog is grinding the opposition down with that methodical offense.
Oh, look at this power.
Look at this strength.
Superhuman.
Military press slam. What power!
Complete dominance.
What a headbutt. Just extending parts that don't extend.
Give up now. Swallow your pride and submit.
Just hang on for just a little bit longer.
This is an agonizing position to be in, but able to break the grip and escape.
Reversal on Mahal.
The British Bulldog power on display. Here it comes. Power slam.
Is that enough to take out Jinder?
Good officiating there. Referee seeing him in the ropes kicks and breaking the count. Jinder's hopes are wavering.
But the Maharaja's always just one move away from changing everything.
What a touch.
And the electricity of this moment is coursing through his veins. Jinder was able to avoid that.
He's returning fire.
Jinder is pushing back now.
Could be a chance for him to change the complexion of this match.
Drop kick. And British Bulldog is having his way right now.
Bulldog certainly getting that fierce.
The British Bulldog power on display. Here it comes. Power slam.
Will Davey Boy take advantage?
Point ender.
And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, the British Bulldog.
No other way to put it, guys. That was kind of a butt kicking.
Never a doubt, barely a moment's suspense. This one was about as lopsided as they come.
So exciting to see the power of Tozawa.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Kobe, Japan. Weighing in at 156 pounds, Akira Tozawa.
Are you ready for the power of Tozawa?
I sure am. One of the toughest strikers on the roster. Tozawa possesses stamina for days.
Oh, Byron, hide under the desk because the creepy clown's here.
I like this.
And his opponent from parts unknown. Weighing in at 243 pounds, Doink the Clown!
A true master of mind games. Doink and his evil tricks have confused many opponents in the past, and I have a feeling the same will hold true tonight.
Doink makes me want to bite my fingers, chew my toes, and hide under my bed.
This is a family game, Saxton. Keep your personal life personal. There is pure evil in the eyes of the Clown right now.
Yeah, there is nothing funny about what Doink is preparing to do tonight. Wait, is he looking at me, Corey?
Yes, and he can't stand you.
And here's a man who quite simply needs no introduction, Doink the Clown.
This man has given children and Saxton nightmares and grown men fits in the ring. Easily one of the more unpredictable, unsettling superstars in the history of sports entertainment. A formidable opponent of both mind and body.
Indeed, we'll see what kind of antics Doink gets into tonight.
He's going to have to be careful for ninja stars while facing Akira Tozawa. A multiple-time 24/7 champion, Tozawa will always capitalize on an opportunity and then ninja vanish.
Tozawa definitely keeps his opponents on their toes by throwing everything he has at them.
Up and... oh! Spiked with a Frankensteiner.
And Doink with the wherewithal to counter.
Here's your favorite, Corey.
Brilliant. Let's just all take a moment to truly appreciate and embrace his presence.
Tozawa able to avert that. Tozawa gets countered. He's heading up top. Thinking big.
Launching.
And it looks like Tozawa got caught hard by that.
Yeah, Doink working over the mind and the body in equal measure here.
Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here.
A stump puller.
And he lets him out of the submission hold.
Could have been a strategic move to wear down that body part for something bigger later.
Where's Doink going now?
From the top, whoopee cushion connects. Will Doink make it pay off?
Looking for the victory. 2, 3. It's over. All in a nice work.
Here is your winner, Doink the Clown.
And that seemed like a pretty easy day at the office right there.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a steep. Really just laying it in. He's got a weapon now, and he knows how to use it.
Oh my goodness.
And now he's giving you all another chance to simply take it all in.
Here comes the Queen, the franchise, and the self-proclaimed opportunity.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making her way to the ring from the Queen City, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair.
You know, the WWE Universe, at least many in it, believe that she's been handed title opportunities in main events.
Well, many of those same doubters live in their parents' basements, Cole. I wouldn't necessarily value their opinion. This is Charlotte Flair. This is the Queen. This is the opportunity.
So, Byron, from your parents' basement, what do you feel about Charlotte Flair?
First of all, I moved out last week, Michael. And second of all, I do think Charlotte's ego can be a bit out of control at times.
After everything Charlotte Flair has accomplished in her career, her ego is allowed to be as big as it possibly can be.
She's got an amazing robe.
Saxton, how have you not learned by now? You need to open the ropes for the Queen.
Corey, haven't you heard? I'm no longer on robe duty.
Oh, I didn't get that memo. It's the baddest woman on the planet, and she's looking for a fight.
And from Venice Beach, California, the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey!
A woman always just one strike or throw from victory.
I'm not sure anyone can stop a Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
I've never agreed with you more, Saxton.
She certainly knows how to get a reaction, and she'll get an even bigger one when she wins this match.
In an Extreme Rules match, it's hard to predict what will happen, but there will be chaos. I can assure you of that.
The thing I love about Extreme Rules is we're guaranteed something from out of the blue. Some outside interference, a weapon nobody saw coming.
Oh, who are you kidding, Corey? You just love all this anarchy, don't you?
Confession. Guilty as charged.
Oh, Charlotte caught by the counter.
Rousey connects and rolls through.
She wants to take this one outside the ring, it seems. No count out as she takes this fight to the floor. Oh!
Right to the back.
Oh, that can dislocate something. From behind. Textbook neck breaker.
And a kick. Support technique from Rousey. Sliding back in from the floor now. And now she's placing it on the ring apron.
And you just know she has something devious in mind coming up here.
She will wisely return to the ring now.
Did you hear that impact? She had it scouted.
Rousey connects and rolls through.
Some superstars are understandably hesitant to exploit the no disqualification stipulation.
Then they need to go wrestle a different match. This is the kind of match where you need to cross the line before the opposition does. If a superstar wants the W, they need to overcome that hesitation.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Oh boy, kendo stick in hand, nefarious look in her eyes.
Driven into the barricade. Quick thinking pays off.
Ooh, right down the knee. Drops the knee.
Coming back in the ring. She's getting something from under the ring.
Looks like she's opting to go with the old classic, a steel chair.
Rousey got countered there.
Oh, man, inverted backbreaker. Ow. Right to the back. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Ooh, she responds with a counter.
And a spinning back kick, too.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
WWE Universe wants tables. Well, they've got tables.
Charlotte is in a bad way here. She's bringing the table into play here.
She is done playing around.
And back into the ring she goes. With the lariat. Up on the turnbuckle now. Charlotte turns it around. Oh, what a counter. Placing them into the corner. Byron, she has no idea where she is right now.
And I assure you, the top of that turnbuckle. Table! Lands the haymaker.
She scores big with the counter. Countered it just in time. Oh, shin breaker.
It'll be hard to walk after that.
Job scouting Rousey. Ooh, look at her answering back.
These two showing how well scouted they each are.
Charlotte able to steer clear.
Shin breaker.
Rousey averts the attack.
Into the ring now.
Charlotte with the boot.
She covers for the pin. She still fights out in one.
She is still in this fight.
She anticipated that one.
Whatever's playing here can't be good.
Nasty elbow shots, trying to create separation.
Pick the leg.
Oh, man, that'll tear your hamstring. At this stage, Rousey's body must be screaming in agony.
While Charlotte is clawing with everything she's got, both women are driven to be recognized as the absolute best.
Oh, Charlotte waylays her. Turns the tables on Rousey.
Beautiful elbows.
Sit-out slam. Taking a moment to let her know who the real superstar is here.
She is not amused in the slightest.
Look out!
Oh, yeah, she is really showing her confidence.
She re-enters the ring now. Onto the ladder.
Talk about being a sitting duck.
Flair moved at the right time. Putting a stop to all her showboating. And a spinning back kick, too. I am feeling a Titanic ship roaring through this crowd right now.
Well, you're not the only one, Saxton. It's all coming to a head now.
And back in the ring we go.
Charlotte Flair has her trapped.
Oh! Backpack stunner! And now she's getting back into the ring.
Ooh, refusing to let her get into her head.
She's in pretty bad shape now.
Truly fighting to the last breath, but we might be coming up on that soon.
That was just disrespectful.
Ronda had that scouted. Look at him, guys. He's out of it.
And not a very ideal spot for him to be out of it either.
Takes the dive onto the ladder.
Cole, that's a rough landing if I ever saw one.
Getting back into the ring. She heads into the ring.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
She had no choice but to tap out. And that does it. Ronda Rousey captures the win.
Here is your winner, the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
A battle for the history books. Ronda Rousey takes down the Queen, Charlotte Flair.
What a war. You can only experience a battle like this in WWE.